So let's start in Fayette County. FCPS passed a budget this week, turning the corner on a months-long controversy over a $16 million budget shortfall. Over the past several weeks, we've seen an attempted property tax increase, the district's budget director suspended, and as of Friday, returning to work. Multiple investigations and reviews announced to look at what happened with district finances, and Superintendent Dr. Liggins being called to Frankfort to answer for much of the criticism that he says is warranted. This week, our guest, Representative Lockett, called for Dr. Liggins and Board Chair Tyler Murphy to resign, joined by 2 other Republican senators.
It does go way beyond just the budget. A lot of it comes down to trust. I think they have broken our community's trust, and I don't think that that returns.
Later in the week, 5 Lexington Democrats, including our guest, Representative Burke, signed a joint statement not going quite that far, but calling for an independent forensic audit, saying, quote, "We demand transparency from FCPS leadership in both words and actions. So far, the efforts of the leaders have been inadequate." In a separate statement, Lexington Democrat George Brown Jr. struck a different tone, rejecting calls for leaders to step down, saying, while accountability is important, these calls are premature, politically convenient, and ultimately harmful to the very students and families we are all charged to serve. So, Representative Burke, I want to start with you here. Are you satisfied with what you all saw this week with the budget getting approved, the changes and cuts that were made there?
Well, I think it's important that we have finally moved forward at least with a budget that can be utilized to move this conversation forward. I'm not completely satisfied, to be honest. However, it is what it is, and we do need to move forward for the benefit of students and teachers and all the people who are employed by Fayette County Public Schools. I hope that we will get the independent forensic audit that we've called for, because we really need to know why there was such a huge discrepancy between the first number we heard, the second number we heard, and where we ultimately landed. The public deserves to know, because those are our tax dollars.
Representative Lockett, what's been your reception since we had the last opportunity to speak together? Your call came out on Monday of this week. There's since been a response from both Superintendent Liggins and Board Chair Murphy. Board Chair Murphy saying, you have his number, he has your number. Superintendent Liggins saying that he essentially has no time for bullies, that the budget is balanced without raising the tax rate, choosing constructive dialogue over political theater. It was a long statement. What's your response to that?
I think it is time, as I called for before, it is time that both of them step down. And I think it's very interesting that both parties have said that there is time for change, it is time for accountability, that it is time that our district, that Fayette County, begin to move on. I don't believe there is any way that we can move on with those 2 individuals there. And I encourage, and I was kind of hoping that my colleagues on the other side would have also called for that actual resignation. But I believe going forward, what was passed the other night, I'm kind of like you. I just don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough to restore trust. I don't think it's enough to move the district forward. The only way to do that is brand new leadership.
Do you think resignations would be warranted in this instance?
I can't say at this time whether or not it's completely necessary. I'll say it's definitely on the table, and that the current leadership really needs to take a hard look in the mirror and decide if what they've done over the last few months has been advancing education for our students here in Fayette County, and if there is a deficit that they find in what they've done, then perhaps they ought to make a bold move.
I mean, you mentioned the different questions you all hope to get asked by some of these different audits and investigations that are going on, but should Dr. Liggins or Board Chair Murphy, for that matter, come back to Frankfort and testify further on this, what are some questions you all would like to pose to them if you'll have the opportunity? I'm not sure if you'll serve on the committees that would face them, but what would be some questions you'll have?
I would ask them why. I would ask them why it's taken so long for them to apparently get to a place where they admit that there is something wrong. This has been months and months going on. This has been dragging our community through this ordeal with no answers. This is detrimental to our parents, to our teachers, and to our students. This is occurring at the state's second largest school district. And it's not good enough to say, well, we're going to try to do better. We're going to try to fix this. You had your chance. You've had your opportunity, and now it's time to step aside for the betterment of our teachers, our parents, and our students.
Any questions you have?
I have two questions. My first question is, why are the residents in my district being forced to give up their backyards when the property that the school has is perfectly large enough to accommodate a driveway? And why are we paying for an attorney to deprive those homeowners and take their property? I also would really like to know what it was that led to the return of the budget director. Her lawsuit isn't gone away. Why did she leave? Why did she return?
And that's something we're only learning just as of Friday. And I also forgot to even mention the eminent domain issue there. Just a couple of seconds left here, and y'all can make these answers real quick. Overall, do y'all see this as a partisan issue or not? Or a bipartisan issue or a nonpartisan issue?
I think it's a nonpartisan issue. I mean, I think when it comes to calls for accountability and calls to make our school system better, that's not a partisan issue. That's a we're in this together. We want our school system to be the best, to be accountable, to get rid of these things, because our community has lost trust in this administration, and we've got to get it back in order to move forward. That's not a partisan issue.
Last word on that.
I agree that it's not a partisan issue. When it comes to educating students and providing for good citizens, that's something we can all agree upon.